Hey guys, welcome back to another pickups video, this time for the month of November of 2014. A very interesting month. It's the end of the year, so a lot of new releases come out for different systems. And also here in the United States we have the Black Friday sales, and this year I think I did really well. I did spend quite a bit of money, but I'm very happy with my Black Friday purchases and some of the new releases that I got. So without further ado, let's just start. And I'm going to start like I usually do with the new releases. And as you can see probably in the background, the big ticket item for this month is none other than Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Wii U. I already made an impressions video on this because I unlocked all the characters, I unlocked all the stages, and I'm gonna keep playing this game because there is so much content in this game. And if you wanna hear my extended thoughts on this game, please check out my impressions video on this. But let me just quickly say that this is a fantastic version of Smash Brothers. It plays much faster than Brawl, which is a plus in my opinion. The online works for the most part pretty well, and it's definitely the definitive version of the game over the 3DS one. So highly recommend it if you like the series and if you own a Wii U. And I was lucky enough to get the special GameCube controller bundle that comes with the adapter and the GameCube controller. This thing sold out pretty quickly, and I'm not sure if Nintendo is going to stock this version of the game, but I'm pretty happy to have picked this up on day one. So very happy with my purchase. Now I'm going to continue with some new releases. The next one being Grand Theft Auto 5. Now I'm a pretty big fan of the Grand Theft Auto series. I have played every game in the series except for Chinatown Wars, which is the DS/PSP game, and I have to say the wait was worthwhile, because I did not pick this up for the PlayStation 3 when it came out because I decided to pick other games up. And then when the price went down for the PS3 version, I thought, okay, now it may be time to get this game. But Rockstar announced the next gen version of the game for the PS4 and the Xbox One, so I was like, that's great, I'm gonna get it on day one. And this is a very well done remaster, because the graphics have improved considerably. The textures in this game, they look great, they're very high quality, and of course it introduces the first person mode. An addition that it's new to the series, and it's very fun to play the game while in first person mode, especially when driving the cars. You get to see your character handling the vehicle and all that. So I'm having a lot of fun with this. It's gonna take me a while to beat the game, but I'm enjoying it way more than 4, which is a game that GTA 4, I enjoy that game quite a lot. So I'm having a lot of fun with GTA 5 so far, and I'm really glad I was patient enough to wait for the definitive edition. So GTA 5 for the PlayStation 4. Now the next game is one that I was not going to pick up originally, but I decided I was kind of forced to buy the game on day one. And I'm talking about Tales of Hearts Art for the PlayStation Vita. And this here in North America is an exclusive to GameStop. So basically, if you want the physical version of the game, you have to pre-order the game from GameStop. And I decided, since I prefer having physical copies of my games, I decided to go ahead and pre-order this so I can get the physical version. I don't know much about this game other than it's a port or a up-port from a DS game that never came out in North America, and supposedly the graphics are vastly improved and things like that. But I have other games in my Tales backlog that I want to tackle before I get to this. So I just wanted to be safe and get this game before the pre-order promotion ran out or whatever. So glad to have the physical copy and glad to add another Vita game to my collection. And the next Tales of game that I will be playing is the following: Tales of Exilia 2. I did an impressions video on the first game, Tales of Exilia 1, not too long ago. So even though I have a ton of Tales of games that I really want to play, I'm gonna go for this one because I just beat Exilia 1 and I have the characters and the story fresh in my mind. So I'm definitely looking forward to playing this. And I'm so glad I got this from Best Buy. This is actually it's not a new release, by the way. Tales of Hearts was the last new release that I got during November. But this game right here came out not too long ago, and Best Buy thankfully had this on sale before Black Friday for 20 bucks. And I also get 20% discount because I'm a Gamers Club Unlocked member. So I'm very happy to have picked this up before the Black Friday rush. I didn't have to go out and fight the mobs to get this game. So I got it for 20 bucks, which is insane. This game just came out. I'm really happy to have picked this up for less than $20 actually, because I have the 20% discount. So very much looking forward into playing Tales of Exilia 2, and because I love the first one, so I think the second one, it's supposed to be just as good or even better. So very excited to play this. However, I do have to say, this is an update, I guess, in the middle of my pickups video. My PlayStation 3 is dying. So I'm gonna have to get a new PlayStation 3 system. I'm looking online to see if I can get deals, and unfortunately, I don't know what's up with Sony, but the PlayStation 3 prices are pretty up there. Like all you need to do is just add a few more dollars, and you can probably get a Wii U or an Xbox One, which is crazy. So I'm on the lookout for a good PS3 deal out there. So I can replace my dying console. It still works, but it's shutting itself off, which is one of the symptoms of your system dying. So it's pretty unfortunate because I love my PS3. I have a ton of PlayStation 3 games, so I'm going to have to get a new system in the near future if I want to play this. So I guess that's a little bit of an update. Now I'm going to move on to my Black Friday pickups, or rather before I do that, I also picked up the Amiibos, as you can see here. I originally pre-ordered 4 of them. I pre-ordered Marth, Samus, Fox, and Link because they were the ones that I thought they were the most detailed in terms of the level of detail that each character has, and also because I thought they were gonna be like the most rare ones. So I did guess right, because Marth is actually as of present day is the most rare Amiibo. So I did good on that. But on release date, I also read that the Wii Fit Trainer and Villager were also becoming rare. So after I picked up my 4 pre-order Amiibos, I went to Toys R Us. They were having a 3 for $30 sale, and I picked up 3 more: Wii Fit Trainer and Villager, which are the quote-unquote rare ones. And I also picked up Kirby. So I was up to 7 Amiibos. And 2 days ago I picked up Peach when I was at Best Buy. She looks really good. She's pretty detailed with her clothing and stuff like that. So I couldn't resist myself, so I added 1 more Amiibo. So I'm up to 8 right now. The first wave has 12 characters. So I may go for all of them at this point, but we'll see. I'm just happy to have the quote-unquote rare ones like Marth, Wii Fit Trainer, and the Villager. So with that being said, let's go back to the games, and I'm going to show the Black Friday games that I picked up. And like I mentioned previously, I am extremely happy with my hunt. I did not get a ton of games, I have to admit, but I did get the ones that I really wanted for very, very good prices. So let's just go ahead and start with the following game. Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. This is a game that it's supposed to be somewhat of an open-world action-adventure game that has a combat system similar to the Batman Arkham games. That alone right there sold me, because I love the Batman Arkham games, and if this game has anything remotely close to the combat system, then it definitely will get my attention. And it's based on I think the Lord of the Rings lore. It supposedly happens between The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings films, like the storyline wise. I don't care too much about the story or the setting. To me, the most important thing was the combat mechanics and system, which again, it's supposed to be very similar to the Batman games, so that definitely caught my attention. And also the fact that this game introduces the Nemesis enemy system, which supposedly is really cool. I'm gonna have to test that out, but really happy to have picked this up. Best Buy had it on sale for 25 bucks, and on top of that I get my 20% discount, so was very happy to get this game. Another game that they had for 25 bucks, and another game that I meant to pick it up on day one, but I'm really glad I held off, because this game just literally came out last month. And Best Buy had it for 25 bucks, minus 20% discount. I was able to get the Evil Within. which I have to say I was surprised. A lot of people that I respect their opinions here on YouTube did not enjoy the game. Steven the Likey Gamer, he's a big Shinji Mikami fan, and he did not care too much for the game. So I'm curious to see where I fall, if I like the game or not. But I'm gonna give it a shot. For less than 25 bucks, I'm more than willing to give this game a shot. And it came with this pretty cool lenticular cover here. I guess a nice touch. And another thing that impressed me is it came with a full color manual, which is kind of rare these days. So presentation wise, and it also came with like the back cover. You can like flip it and have a different or alternative cover, if you will. So pretty impressed with the presentation, and hopefully this game is it's good. I love Shinji Mikami. He's the mastermind behind the Resident Evil series, namely the first Resident Evil game and Resident Evil 4, and a couple of other games like Vanquish and stuff like that. So I'm definitely looking forward to this game and try it out for myself. And ecstatic that I got it for a really good price during Black Friday. And the last game that I picked up during the Black Friday sales, it's none other than Theatrhythm Final Fantasy Curtain Call. Now, I do have to admit, I'm not the biggest Final Fantasy fan, but I don't think you have to be a fan of the series to appreciate good music and good soundtracks. So, and you don't have to really know a whole lot about the story and things like that, because this is a rhythm game. So I figured I give this one a shot. I was tempted, back in the day when the first Theatrhythm game came out, to pick the game up. And again, I'm kind of glad I waited and never picked the first game up, because this is definitely the must-have game in that collection, because it has all of the songs that the first game had, plus all the DLC, as far as I'm concerned. And from what I understand, there's a ton of DLC from the first game that made it to this game. So there's a ton of songs in this game. So I'm definitely looking forward into trying this game, even though I'm not a huge Final Fantasy fan. And this is like the first print run that comes with a soundtrack CD. Although I do have to say that the soundtrack CD only has 5 songs. It's one of those selective soundtrack CDs which are pretty much garbage, if you ask me. But nevertheless, kind of nice to have the different box, and it looks good on the shelf, I guess. But happy to have this. I like rhythm games, so this is supposed to be pretty fun. And the last Black Friday item is not a video game. I also got it from Best Buy, and it was discounted by like $20, which is pretty good in my opinion. And it's none other than an extra DualShock controller. I picked up the camo version. I like playing Battlefield, and Battlefield Hardline is coming out early next year, so I figured, why not go dude bro with my selection of, the model and the color, and I decided to get the camo controller, kind of to go with my PlayStation 3 controller that I picked up last year, which is also the camo DualShock 3 controller. So this is a DualShock 4, and the only difference is that, the paint job, it's a camo, urban camo they call it, and it's exactly like a DualShock 4. In the back, the controller is black, as opposed to the DualShock 3, which has the camo pattern around the controller. This one, it's black in the back. So pretty happy to have a second controller. So if I have people come over and if they want to play PS4, I have now an extra controller. So and that's it for my physical pickups. Another thing that I forgot to mention, I was really happy that all of my Black Friday purchases were online, so I did not have to deal with all the crazy people on Black Friday. I was really ecstatic to order everything online, just with a few clicks, and I was done. Now, as far as the digital things that I picked up, let's see, I got Pilot Wings for the Super Nintendo on the Virtual Console. It's being offered as a Club Nintendo offer for 200 coins, so I decided to get that because I'm a huge fan of the Pilot Wings series overall. So I did pick that up for the Virtual Console. I also picked up Earthbound on the Virtual Console for the Wii U, just because I had a lot of balance in my Wii U wallet, and the promotion for the Digital Deluxe ends in December of this year, where you get more points. So I'm trying to spend money and see if I can get a $5 certificate by using my points. I also got Wario Land 2 and Wario Land 3, I believe. They were on sale for like 20% off during Black Friday on the eShop. I got those on my 3DS, and I also got the Mario and Luigi, the first one, the one on the Game Boy. I think it's Superstar Saga, maybe. Yeah, whichever the first Game Boy Advance game, that was also on sale on the eShop for like 20% off. So I decided to get that on my Wii U. And then of course for the PlayStation 4, I did get the usual PlayStation Plus games, and I did beat Steam World Dig, which was one of the free PlayStation Plus games. So I did beat that game. I'm pretty happy because it's an excellent game. I already beat the 3DS version earlier this year, and I just beat the PS4 version now. So I really enjoyed that game. And I did pick up the Humble Bundle for Sega on Steam. For $1 you could get the Sega Dreamcast collection and Sonic Racing All-Stars Transformed, which is a fantastic kart racing game, by the way. So I think that's it for this month. Extremely happy with my pickups. I saved a ton of money. I got a lot of new releases for dirt cheap. Shadow of Mordor, it just came out. The Evil Within just came out. I got those games for like 20 bucks each. The Other Rhythm just came out. Cilia 2 just came out. Moral of the story, guys, try to be patient with new releases that come out later in the year. So pretty happy with my pickups this month. I have a lot of games to play. So thank you guys for watching. And once again, I will see you all later next month. Take it easy.